Joe Mc Mahon has made a name for himself as one of the most versatile players in the game. Although there's unlikely to be a trimming in Croke Park, one of football's more famous beards is under threat.
I suppose the beard story, looking back, it was you could maybe look at Ryan McManaman as one of the main culprits, because we had held a meeting and it turned out that Ricey had jokingly mentioned, getting a bit of team unity and about growing a beard, and it's a case of until we were beaten then the beards would be cut, but unfortunately maybe we went the whole way and the beards did get out of control.
Yeah, there's a couple of ZZ Top supporters in there, Ryan McManaman and Joe McMahon.
Oh, the barbers will be busy next week.
After we'd won All-Ireland, we talked about shaving the beards off for charity. I shaved it off in the local club, almost in Endas, and what we had raised was £600. It was just a whip around at the time, and the club they matched the 600, which was very great of them, and we were very happy with that. So we donated £1,200 to the Cormac Trust. So I suppose some good come out of the beard anyway. When I was growing up, always had my dad, had myself and Justin and all my brothers out kicking about in the park, and it was really getting involved with the local club, almost in Endas, and sort of kicked off from there. I think it was 2001, it was my first experience playing minor football. We fortunate enough to win Ulster and the All-Ireland at that time. 2005, won the All-Ireland for the first time.
Croke Park here in Dublin, ready for the All-Ireland football final, the 65th match in this year's championship.
It was about 20 minutes to go. I'd went to tackle Owen Brosnan and sort of come across, and he was in mid-flow about to kick the ball, and then he'd kicked me on my calf, and unfortunately I'd torn my calf.
Well, they are watching right now as there's attention to the stricken Tyrone player, who is the fullback Joe Mc Mahon.
It was disappointing to come off, and it was probably one of the hardest things to do, is come off an All-Ireland final. And it was the first omagh club man to win an All-Ireland senior medal, and I suppose for myself and for the club, I was honoured to do that.
Tyrone 115, 210 for Kerry. Philip Jordan going through, Jordan hitting it, and Jordan scoring! It's all over! Tyrone have won the All-Ireland!
It's one of the greatest All-Ireland sure I've ever seen, and what a display by the Tyrone team.
Brothers would be more competitive than your normal teammate, but I suppose it's been from growing up, from racing to the dinner table, or first out to maybe to the bath or whatever, but I think that you still always have that competitive edge, and it's good to have it at training as well and keep each other going.
Mc Mahon down there towards O'Neill, good running, slipping it back towards Justin Mc Mahon again. What a kick by the fullback!
I can remember it now. I was back, it was about 1992, I taught him that one when we were growing up, so no, it was a great score.
Here on Whelan, they're chasing shadows, and look at Joe McMahon, he's in here. Will he take the point? Oh yes he will, the sensible option from McMahon. 2008
was an up and down season for myself. Maybe at the start I didn't get a starting place in the team, and when I come in then against Dublin in the All-Ireland quarter-final, Mickey had asked me to go to half forward, maybe a role that I hadn't been familiar with from playing in defence, and that day it worked out well with scoring a lucky enough goal and a point.
Tommy McGuigan feels he has the beating of Barry Cahill. He's really quick on his feet, good sidestep, free man is Joe McMahon! Unbelievable!
Coming through the back door was definitely stood to us, coming in against Kerry, and Kerry were obviously a great team, and we were fortunate to come out winners at the end of the day.
Kevin Hughes, good vision, has plenty of support. Joe Mc Mahon floats this one in, steps away as if he knows exactly where it's going.
I suppose this year is no real need for the Beards. We've been fortunate enough to continue on, and we're in the All-Ireland semi-final now, but I think if we were to beat an All-Ireland semi-final, it'd be a bit late to grow on at this stage, because there's no second chances now from here on in, and I suppose this time maybe we'll concentrate more on the football and hopefully, I know it's going to be a difficult task against Cork, but hopefully we'll be up for the challenge.